Today we're going to be talking about Bitwarden and KeePass, and for those of you guys that don't know what that is, those are password managers. So basically you can store all of your passwords in one place, and instead of trying to remember dozens of different passwords for your email, you'll only need to sort of remember one master password, and then you'll have all of your passwords saved. So this is what we're going to be talking about today. And to start off, we're just going to discuss what a password manager is. So this will securely store all your passwords, so you only need to remember one master password, sort of like I mentioned before. It also helps generate strong, unique passwords and protects against identity theft and data breaches by avoiding password reuse and using encryption. In terms of the dangers of using a weak password, using weak or repeated passwords is obviously a major security risk. If just one of your accounts is compromised, then hackers could potentially access all your other accounts. That's why it's super important to use strong, unique passwords for every login, and that's sort of where a password manager can help by generating and storing these secure passwords, reducing your risk of identity theft and data breaches. So let's quickly compare Bitwarden and KeePass. So you can choose the one that fits you the best. Bitwarden is cloud-based, so that basically means it can sync your passwords across all your devices, so your phone, tablet, computer, making it super convenient. And then KeePass, on the other hand, stores everything locally on your computer, so it doesn't sync online. This will give you more privacy and control, but you'll have to manage your own backups. And some pros are that both are free, they're open source, and use strong encryption to protect your data. So it comes down to what you prefer, easy syncing with Bitwarden or full control with KeePass. Now we're going to talk about how to set up Bitwarden. So to create an account, the website is on the slide here. When you sign up, you'll be asked to make a strong master password. This is the only password you'll ever need to remember, so you want to make sure it's something that you won't forget. And then once you confirm your email, you'll be all set. Everything you store is encrypted before it leaves your device, so your data stays private and secure. Once you're signed in, you'll land in the Bitwarden web vault. This is where all your saved passwords live. You can manually add new logins by entering the website, your username, and password. To keep things tidy, you can organize entries using folders or tags. And there's also a built-in password generator that can help you create a super strong password with just a click. And Bitwarden works on pretty much all your devices. So it can work on a computer, it can work on a phone, a tablet, and you can install browser extensions for Chrome, Firefox, and other to sort of autofill your logins quickly and securely. And then the mobile app also gives you the same features while you're on the go. Yeah. Okay, now we're going to move on to KeePass. KeePass is also a completely free program that you download and install on your computer. So you can go to keepass.info, which is on the slide, and grab the latest version. You don't need to create an account. Everything you save will be stored locally on your device. That means you're in full control, but it also means you'll need to back up your password file manually. So just make sure you keep it in a safe, secure location. When you first open KeePass, you'll start by creating a new database file. This is where all your passwords will be stored. You can click New and set a strong master password, just like we talked about with Bitwarden. And then KeePass will keep everything inside that file to sort of keep it safe. With KeePass, you will add your logins manually by clicking Add Entry and typing in the website username and password. And then you can stay organized by sort of sorting your entries into groups like banking, social, or work. And just like with Bitwarden, there's also a built-in password generator to help you create strong, secure passwords. And now we're just going to move on to sort of daily use and security tips. So using a password manager makes logging in fast and easy. With Bitwarden, you can use browser autofill to log in with just a click. With KeePass, you'll need to copy and paste your login info from the vault. And you'll want to lock your vault when you're not using it and just keep up with good habits like this every day. For backup and recovery, backing up your password data is super important in case your device gets lost or breaks. So Bitwarden handles backups automatically in the cloud, and KeePass, since it's offline, needs you to manually back up the file. And of course, never share your master password. Sorry, before we move on to this, I also want to say, to stay extra secure, always use strong, unique passwords for every account, and you can always turn on two-factor authentication, especially for things like email and banking. So like when you're trying to log in through your computer, for example, you'll get like that notification on your phone, which will just, ask you to confirm that it's actually you that's trying to sign in on your computer.